Arguments just wrapping up in President Trump's trial, and if he comes out and talks to the cameras, we'll bring those comments to you. There's an old cliche in criminal psychology: the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. And after telling us repeatedly they had nothing to do with prosecuting their rival, the Biden campaign this morning returned to an active crime scene. The sub-zero Manhattan courthouse, where Democrats have been pinning Trump down with a political ankle monitor. The criminal brought with him his co-conspirators, old men in black, punchy Bobby De Niro, wearing a mask, still trying to slow the spread of populism, and the two Capitol Police Hill officers who played starring roles in the January 6th hearing, nabbed book deals, CNN gigs, and even ran for Congress. Usually, when criminals return to a crime scene, they do it for the sick thrill. But the Biden campaign just came to confess.
We're not here today because of what's going on over there. We're here today because you all are here. We're here primarily because of the threat that Donald Trump poses to the United States of America and to our democracy. The contrast here pretty much writes itself. As we speak, Donald Trump's somewhere fighting for himself, maybe taking a power nap.
That's the Biden campaign spokesman admitting the trial is about the Democrats stopping Trump. After a year of insisting that Biden had nothing to do with prosecuting Trump, the Biden campaign holds a press conference at the steps of the courthouse where Trump's being prosecuted. Why? Well, because they say they had to go where the press was to get their word out. What are they talking about? The press stands outside the Oval Office every day. They follow Biden on Air Force One wherever he goes. He had to go looking for them in Lower Manhattan, where it just so happens Trump's on trial. You can't campaign outside of a courthouse that your party's prosecuting your opponent in. The most powerful man in the world sent an actor who plays a mob boss to intimidate the jury before deliberations. Watch.
The Twin Towers fell just over here, just over there. This part of the city was like a ghost town. But we vowed we would not allow terrorists to change our way of life. Donald Trump is to destroy not only but the country, and eventually he could destroy the world. Under Trump, this kind of government will perish from the earth. I don't mean to scare you. No, wait, maybe I do mean to scare you. If he gets in, I can tell you right now, he will never leave. He will never leave.
Biden made an actor read a script in Lower Manhattan saying his opponent is worse than 9/11. And then the actor slipped and went off script and admitted he's trying to scare you. In politics, you can't admit you're trying to scare voters. It's not the movies. But watch what happens when there is no script.
What's your response to Republicans who say you're running on January 6th because you can't run on Biden's record?
I'd say that's absolutely absurd.
Do you consider Trump a threat to all these wars Biden has gotten us into?
Any media questions?
Is this a weaponization of the Justice Department, sir?
Any media questions?
You want to answer the real questions?
That's what happens when Team Biden can't pre-select questions from toadies. Got even more embarrassing when a carjacker set off an alarm. The kind of crime Bragg doesn't prosecute, and it drowned out De Niro.
These guys are the true heroes. They stood and put their lives on the line for these lowlives, for Trump.
They lied under oath.
They lied under oath.
Right.
Who lied under oath? What are you telling me?
Those two traitors behind you.
Excuse me?
Those two traitors behind you.
They lied under oath?
That's right.
What are you saying?
They're traitors.
They're traitors. You gotta, I don't even know how to deal with you, my friend. I don't even know how to deal with you.
De Niro thought it was just going to be like one of those movie red carpet premieres where everybody kisses up. But at the slightest challenge, the man couldn't keep his emotions in check.
You! You are gangsters! Excuse me! You are gangsters! You're washed up! You! You're a softy! You're a nobody! You're trash! You're trash! You're done! You're done after this, my guy! You're a mook! M-O-O-K! Mook!
New Yorkers see it for what it is, a political prosecution. It's what the Trump teams have been saying all along.
But the fact that they're holding a rally across the seat from this very witch hunt, right across the street, tells us exactly what we all knew all along, that it is a political persecution.
So the Biden folks have finally done it. After months of saying the politics had nothing to do with this trial, they showed up and made a campaign event out of a Lower Manhattan trial day for President Trump. And the best that Biden can do is roll out a washed-up actor.
The Rock, Patrick Mahomes, Cardi B, lots of celebrities who endorsed Biden last time, refusing to run it back. So they recycle Punchy Bobby. Behind the scenes, Politico reports that Biden's hoping to seize on the Trump verdict by making an address to the nation from the White House. And on the campaign trail, will begin calling Trump a convicted felon. It's almost like they know the outcome. Biden's political strategy is identical to Bragg's legal strategy. Both men campaigned on stopping Trump, and both are now doing it in court, inside the courthouse and outside. And they're both using the same actors, porn stars, and despicable lawyers.